Namaste friends, we continue with the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 57 now. Yah sarvatran bhi snehas tat tat prapya shubha shubham na abhinandati na dveshti tasya pragya pratisthita. Krishna is explaining the qualities of sthit pragya, what kind of a person sthit pragya is. His or her mind is stable, not wavering, and his wisdom is also stable. So tasya pragya pratisthita, his intellect is established. In how? How exactly the intellect should be established? Yah sarvatra, who everywhere. Yah, who sarvatra, everywhere. Na abhi snehas, no attachment of any kind, no love or desire or hatred, rag or dvesh, none of that. Na abhi snehas, tat tat prapya shubha shubham. There, then he finds or ignores or is not getting affected by shubh or ashubh. He or she remains unaffected. Na abhinandati. Abhinandati, very interesting term. Nand gives this sense of joy. Abhinandati. So he or she is not relishing or is not cherishing, not getting affected by whatever the pleasant that comes across to them or whatever unpleasant comes across to them. So to complete 57th verse, he who is without attachment on all sides, encountering this or that, pleasant or unpleasant, sukh, dukh, that is, shubh or ashubh, neither rejoicing nor disliking, na abhinandati, na dveshti. His wisdom stands firm. It uses only masculine pronouns. Unfortunately, this translated Winthrop Sargeant. But of course, we should be careful and try not to be gender specific. This applies to all genders, of course, all castes, all colors, every kind of person on this planet can relate to the Bhagavad Gita. So, sorry to be reading the gender specific language here. 58th verse now. Yada saharte cha ayam kurmaha anganiva sarvashah indriyani indriyarthebhyasya tasya pragya pratisthita. Again the same phrase, tasya pragya pratisthita. So the same description of the qualities of the sthita pragya person. When he withdraws completely, yada saharte cha ayam, he withdraws completely. How exactly to withdraw their senses is to take the example of Kurma. Kurma is the second avatar of Vishnu in Hindu mythology, Hindu Purans. We see Matsya avatar, the fish as incarnation of Vishnu as the first avatar, first incarnation. Avatar, the famous film, a Hollywood film, takes the Sanskrit word avatar and makes it avatar, and with the same idea of soul transferring or transplanting to another planet. Similar idea we have, the original idea is in the Hindu Puran, Vishnu Puran, that is to be more specific, where the first avatar of Vishnu is of Matsya avatar, fish incarnation. Second is turtle or tortoise incarnation, Kurma avatar. Same Kurma is used here in the Bhagavad Gita, but not as an avatar of Vishnu, but Kurma as an example. What kind of example? Kurma, turtle, if you watch, when anything happens, turtle's natural reaction is to take all his limbs inside of his shell-like body. So Bhagavad Gita teaches that one should live like a turtle, all senses in full control. Kurmaha anganiva sarvashah. Ang means limbs. Sarvashah, all limbs to be under control, to be withdrawn. Right? So when one withdraws completely, senses from the objects of the senses, they are all withdrawn, right? Just as a tortoise withdraws its limbs into its shell, his wisdom stands firm. Tasya pragya pratisthita. If one can withdraw the senses like a turtle, like a tortoise, kurmaha angani va sarvashah, indriyani indriyarthebhyasya. Indriyani means the senses. Indriyani arthe abhyas, that is the object of the senses. And senses are the subject. Objects are that to which the senses are being attracted to. So that attachment, if it is broken, then one can say that one has taken or withdrawn all the senses completely, just as a turtle does. So that's 58th verse. 59th now. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinah rasvarjam rasa api asya param drishtva nivartate. Now Krishna is commenting on the so-called sannyasis, right? So-called ascetics. Those who can break off their attachment to different objects in the world, yet their craving remains inside. So Krishna is exposing even those kind of people, and he says, what Krishna is saying, since objects turn away from the abstinent man, one who is an ascetic, one who has taken a vow to control his desires, but the taste for them remains. The taste is hard to be completely, how to remove the taste completely, how to remove that attraction completely inside, even though the physical senses are withdrawn, right? But one who is sthit pragya, one who is living like a turtle with complete withdrawal of the senses, then that person can even control the inside attraction. Even that disappears, right? But the taste also turns away from the one who has seen the supreme. Param drishtva nivartante. Param, that is supreme, that is transcendental reality. Drishtva, having seen, dekh kar, nivartate. Then that happens. Then that can be achieved once somebody is sthita pragya and is established in the supreme wisdom. And then 60th verse now, 60. Yatataha hi api kaunteya, Arjun, purushasya vipaschitaha, indriyani pramathini, haranti prasabham manaha. The turbulent senses carry away forcibly the mind, Arjuna, even of the striving man of wisdom. These attractions are so turbulent that it can even disturb somebody who is trying to walk on that path. Even then, that mind can be affected. So one needs to be extremely, extremely careful. That is how one needs to carry forward. So let's stop here and we'll continue in the next episode. Thank you.